I wanted to ask, yeah. So, how can this, what's it called, jealousy be controlled? Yeah. Elvis has spoken a lot about everything, yeah. But I really appreciate what he said. But I still want to know how this can be controlled.
How to control jealousy?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you very much. The first one is open communication for me. Now I'm talking from experience, not some things I'm reading from a book.
Go ahead.
Jealousy in all aspects, it's open communication. Um, there was a time that I faced some serious problems at my work here in the UAE. I'm in Dubai. There was a lady in school that I struggled to understand what I had done wrong, and she was my supervisor. I struggled to understand what was happening, and she was not opening up. She was just jealous that I am an African, and Africans are supposed to be sweepers in these countries. They're supposed to be security people. They're supposed to be house helps and stuff like that. That's what she was saying. And so, but then they are giving me prizes in school for teacher of the month, teacher of the week, teacher of this. So I went to the principal and I opened up that the way my supervisor treats me, I don't get it. And when I try to talk, she's cheating. Can you help me understand where I went wrong? Sometimes it's just okay to be humble. You bring yourself down and trying to find out what happened. Like you see me hawking, let's say Raisa is here. We are at the petrol station. I come out of the car, I hawk Raisa, and then you don't say anything. You just stay quiet. And then it begins to boil in your stomach. Then you start throwing things at me. No, be open. Honey, I saw you hawk Raisa at the petrol station. Who's Raisa? And why did you hawk her like that? I didn't feel comfortable with it. And my wife tells me that I call somebody sweetheart. She say, don't forget, Sana, maybe your only sweetheart. She says it, not like she's jealous. She said it so that I should know and be reassured that her first place is still there. These are things that unfortunately we don't like to be open with communication. Then be real. We are faking a lot of things. When you are real to yourself, you will be able to understand other people. The way I love, I look at it from Genesis chapter 1, from 26 to about 28, when God said, let us make man in our likeness, so that when he looks at me, he sees himself. So the way I love my wife is when I look at her, I see myself. So whatever I want to do to her, the right thing, I do it.
Ladies and gentlemen, what you're watching and listening to Yes Talk Show. Subscribe, hit the notification icon for updates. Like, comment, share, and below. Yes Talk Show.
Doing that thing first to myself. So it's not hurting her, it will be hurting myself. So before you go judging somebody, before you go being jealous and wishing bad things to happen to somebody because you can't control it, because you don't love yourself. If you love yourself enough, you'll be able to understand and love other people. You'll be able to give it up. So open communication, be able to listen. Ask yourself, what is it that this person is? Because sometimes this jealousy is because you want to be like them. It's something that is trying to connect you with that level of growth, with that level of understanding, with that level of expansion. You don't know exactly how to go about it. Look at it from a positive side, like a push factor. In that way, it will not kill you. But it boils down to one thing: communication. There is somebody on this place, oh, he disappeared. Randy. He's somebody who is very real. Another thing with jealousy is because we watch movies a lot. There is a difference between reality and fiction, the movies we watch on TV. We are copying a lot of things from telenovelas, things we see on social media, and we want to bring it into life, into our real life, and it hurts a lot. When you get a clear demarcation between real life and those things we watch on the movies, on social media, you'll be able to live well with other people. If you listen to the way Ernest talk, you know that is somebody who can listen, somebody who can communicate, somebody who can, come out of a situation when things are tough. Unfortunately, we block our thinking when things like this come. And sometimes pride too is one of the things that causes us jealous. You feel that, oh, I know all. You can't listen to other people to share information with you. When Riza is talking, I should listen. When Ernest is talking, I should listen. When Henry is talking, I should listen. In that way, I'll be able not to be jealous if they talk and people clap for them. If I was listening keenly, I'll hear the nice thing that they were saying and I'll learn from it. Thank you.
Wow. Thank you so much, Elvis. It's I think Chivita, you're cool now, or you still want more?
Yeah, I'm cool, but there's something I want to chip in. Yeah, Elvis the other time
Go
mentioned that.
ahead.
Elvis mentioned the other time, yeah, that for the fact that you're in a relationship, you need to be open and your partners should also have access to your phone. Yeah, but for me personally, I want to say if there's trust from the onset, there will be no reason for me to check my partner's phone, honestly, because well, if there's trust for me, yeah, what am I looking for in your phone? What am I looking for? There's a personal property, yeah. I shouldn't be snooping through your phone, yeah. Because for me, the trust is the whole thing. Because relationship is built around trust. Once there's trust and communication, like Evie said, every other thing is secondary, yeah. Once there's trust, I don't have to check my partner's phone. What would I be checking her phone or use our phone for, yeah? Because I know I trust her and I trust him, so I can leave her and do whatever I want. In as much as we have constant communication, yeah. So for me, that's what I just feel. I don't know if I always have anything otherwise.
No, I don't have any problem with the phone issue. When you are open, there's nothing to hide. I remember last year, somewhere in November, I had placed straight on my phone. Thank God I had taught her how to do stop loss and all of that. Then she saw a message pop up in our trading group. So she picked the phone, but she could not wake me up because I needed to get up and study. If she had disturbed my sleep, I won't sleep. So she went in, adjusted the trade, and when I got up in the morning, she'd made about $314. I took that money and went and bought her a new phone. There is nothing to be hiding from the phone, and there is no reason why I'll be fighting to see things in her phone. Okay, now if I die with passwords and all of that, I have a lot of crypto assets. Yeah, I have a lot of crypto assets in my phone. If she doesn't have those passwords, who is going to? Because when I die, I know very well my family will not take good care of her. The people who call themselves my friends, they will not look out for her. She will be on her own. And eventually, if God bless us with children, she will suffer with those kids. So she's supposed to know everything that is in my phone to help our relationship better. Not because there is anything that I'm trying to hide. No, if you want to hide anything, not in the phone, man. Because the phone is taking a lot of attention from us today. You are sitting with your wife in the parlor, you are watching TV, and you're on your phone. I mean, you are sitting together on the chair, somebody's on his or her phone doing what? So why are we even watching the TV together? So those are things we really need to work on. Kavita, thank you very much, bro.
All right.
Good day.
Thank you so much, Elvis. Thank you. I really want to say something here. I have a personal experience. I was, if you look at this phone issue, I was speaking to a client and she told me that, every time her husband locks the phone and whenever she wants to make a call, he has to beckon on the phone. Please, honey, please help me open your phone. The man will open the phone and give to her. She will make the call. Every time, one night, the man was sleeping and he said, please, babe, I want to make a call. The man said, please, I beg, please, come. Look, the password is 12347 hash. Please write it down. The man wake up, wrote the password down and said, please take. Don't ask me anytime you want to pick the phone. Like Elvis said, look at something. There's something he mentioned that touched me so much. If you die, what happens? Do you know your phone can save you even when you are saying it's a personal thing? Then, for example, if you're married, let's look at it from married perspective. You say it has become one, which means your phone is her phone is your phone. Which means she has to know what you have. A marriage is called joint decision, joint communication, joint planning. If you do this thing personally alone, then there's no relation.
Ladies and gentlemen, watching and listening to Yes Talk Show. Subscribe, hit the notification icon for updates. Like, comment, share below. Yes Talk Show.